Alrighty. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Those of you who are not, welcome back. My name is Braden, and as you can see today, we are playing a new game to the channel, American Truck Simulator. So, couple things real quick. One, I have mods. They're just 3 cool vehicles that I like. That's it. Nothing fancy that changes, anything major. Just basic mods that add different trucks. Number 2, welcome to the stream, Miss Cassie Nova. Glad to see you. How's the wife? How are the kids? Yeah. Okay. Thirdly, I have played this game a little bit. I've gotten to level 5. I've done I think 15. Well, I have 15 mods in use over here. What other mods do I have? Oh yeah, I disabled almost all of them though, because they were one of the ones that's disabled was breaking the game, so I was just like, whatever. The wife is fine, thanks for asking. So one of those was breaking the game, so I got rid of a bunch of them. I've only been playing with those 3. So as you can see, I've spent just under 6 hours playing this game. A solid 2 to 3 hours of that is literally just me driving around for fun. Hey Cass, how's the music volume? How's the mix versus my voice versus the background music? Is it really loud? I think it gets quieter in game, so we'll hold off for now on changing it. But yeah, so we're starting with a new account. Brandonian's VODs is the name of this driver. Same, almost everything else. This is our profile. I love the Kenworth 900 and all. Ooh, I've got used trucks though. It's a Peterbilt. I don't think I have a Kenworth, unfortunately. What in the world? Okay. It's an international. Yeah, no Kenworth W900, unfortunately. I put this one in it because it looks pretty dang similar, honestly. We are Good Company LLC Incorporated. Welcome to the team. Maybe this light is a bit too loud, but not too much. Okay, cool. I will take that into consideration. Thank you. Especially when we get into the game, which let's go ahead and do now. So, the long story short of this game is that our headquarters, like the city you want to start in, we are starting a trucking company where we drive trucks. Yep. Now we are going to be actually driving the trucks for the most part. I'm going to select Reno, Nevada, because we're still in Nevada, but we have easy access to all this stuff in California. Really, the only stuff we're far away from is Arizona, which is probably just all desert stuff, so this will probably be more interesting anyways to be in. Yeah, cool. Do you want to walk through the tutorial? Let's go through it real quick, yeah. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. At last you have the chance to experience your dream job, driving a truck. Your own transportation company is now open for business, but sadly you lack the money to buy a truck. For now, you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver a load of moving containers to Eddie's dock in Reno. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. I've only ever had one late delivery, and it was because my guy was falling asleep at the wheel, so I decided to pull over and let him sleep, and I did not realize that it would mandatory sleep for a million hours, so I missed it. Use E to start the engine. Okay, I do know all the controls. I'm just kind of going through this so that if any of you guys are curious or don't know what's going on, you can kind of get the gist. Yep. Where's my gear indicator? Interesting. Okay. Cool. It's time to make a delivery. Use Route Advisor to see where you're going. Press F1 or pause to look closer. Okay, there's the main UI. I was like, what's going on right now? The way the game is paused, you can control Route Advisor with the mouse. You have a sat nav called Route Advisor available at all times. Route Advisor displays your current status and helps you with information about your current job and the points where to go. So along the top here, y'all, this is my speed, this is my gear, this is how much damage my truck has taken, how much fuel I have, so the lower this is, the worst, the higher this is, the worst, okay? This says I have an email that I need to check. That's the time and day. This is how much money I have. This is the time that I'll arrive at my destination. This is how far away it is. This is how long it'll take me to get there. This is a map that I can like zoom in and out and stuff like that. And then down here are just different things that I can look at. Cool. So this is the job description page, by the way. It tells me all the info about this job that I'm on right now, so how much damage my truck has, how much damage my trailer has, and how much damage my payload has. This is my short messages, just like notifications, like pop-ups. This is chat, which I think is for like online stuff, which I do not have active right now. Cool. So you need to know your route advisor. You can run this tutorial again at any time by pressing the help button. Okay. I'm not going to change my mirrors just yet because this isn't even my truck. So for now, it's fine. I don't know what else it wants me to do besides what I've already done and all that. So I'm just going to start going. Hopefully it keeps all my keybinds the same. That'd be embarrassing otherwise. Now, I'm not amazing at this game. I've played a little bit of it, enough to get the gist, not enough to be a master. So when I do things like hit the gate, pulling out through here, it's not my fault. I didn't hit it hard enough to deal any damage to it, so it's fine. Don't judge me. I've very rarely dealt any damage. Unless I was like playing on my phone while I was driving down the highway with the cruise control on. But I think in that situation, really, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Alright. Looking good. One of the things this game has taught me is how freaking huge a lot of semi-truck blind spots are. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, that car is completely invisible. Did y'all see that? See what I mean? It's honestly a little bit crazy. There we go. Now, I can get fined for things like speeding or running red lights or not using my lights or even driving a damaged vehicle. Like, if my truck is too damaged for it to be considered like road legal, then I can get a fine. So if you've been damaged and you can't afford to fix it, usually it's better to take out a loan to get it fixed. That way you don't just keep digging yourself a deeper hole, because every time you see a cop and they are all over the place, like that one that just passed us a second ago, and made that right turn, they're all over the place, and when they see you, they will fine you for speeding or not using your lights or running a red light or whatever. They are brutal. Okay, it did not save my keybinds. Cool. That scared the crap out of me. I did not mean to suddenly look out the right window, and I was not expecting that. So, Cass, what do you think with the in the game stuff? Is it still too loud, a little bit, or do you think it's okay? I think the looking at the levels, I think it's a little bit too loud. I'm also gonna have to set my keybinds, which is really annoying. Luckily, I know what I changed them to, so yeah. One of the things is that I can't gently press the brakes or anything. It's either I've got full throttle or full brakes. Like if I press W, it's full throttle. If I press nothing, I'm coasting. If I'm pressing S, it's maximum brakes. So slowing down to stop is not going to be too smooth unless I spam the button, which I try not to do. okay, now that we've gotten here, I can go to this map and I can select how to do it. I can either say, sorry, I'm in a hurry, and it just completely, boop, I'm done. I can say, let's play it safe, where it gives me an easy spot to park it in. Or I can say, where do you need it, which gives me a challenging spot to park it in. So this honestly doesn't look too difficult. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to use the third-person camera for it, though, because I think that'll make it a little bit easier. Oof. Hello. So. And I can also change this to be different for each different phase of the game. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right. Normally I do this in first person, but especially with that big text box at the side, I'm just gonna do this in third person. So annoying. It's right next to it. Be better, I think, if I just pulled forward. Just came at it from right here. I think this will be good if I come at it from this way. All right. Whoa, this thing's got a ton of gears. Holy crap. The one that I use just has 10 forward gears, neutral, and then 2 reverse gears. So it's a bit different. Further off than I was before. It's okay. I'll figure it out. As long as it doesn't hit that thing it's about to. It's okay. Alright, let's see if we crank it over this way. Nope. You gotta be way more careful than I'm being right now. Normally I have no problem with this, but I'm trying to this is my first time streaming it, and it's kind of hard to focus as much as I normally do and stream. Okay. Let's see if this works. Whew, I'm just barely avoiding hitting the that's actually a pretty useful camera that I didn't even know existed. That white box at the bottom left is driving me up the wall, though, I will say. No, that's not going to help me really. Yeah. No, that's not helping. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. I have a great idea. I'm just going to basically completely reset. Okay, cool. There we go. No, I don't want to do that. Whatever that is, I don't want it. Come on. Nope. Move this. I feel like the trailer is not moving. I felt like this multiple times. I feel like they slide across the ground way more than they do in real life. Because I've done this kind of thing quite a bit. With just like a regular pickup truck and all. And like a longer trailer. Not longer than this, obviously. But longer than most people drive often. And these trailers behave just a little bit weird. Here we go. I think we're going to get away with it on this one. And I'm using manual, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw that. So it's not the automatic one or the automatic plus, but it's also not like the one that uses like an actual gear shifter. I just use shift and control to go up a gear or down a gear. I've gotten used to it while playing, you know, for the 5 hours I've gotten. There we go. There we go. Yes, we did it. First try. That was so easy. It took 41 minutes. I hope to God that was in game time. It was. Okay, good. I was so worried for a second. I was like, oh my God. This is your headquarters. That's lovely. It's a pretty basic garage. May not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, you haven't gotten anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you'll be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. Pick your next job as a quick job. I'm going to go just for a quick, brief second to here and do a couple of things. First thing I'm going to do, audio. And I'm going to turn, I think honestly the master down to 50. And then UI music volume down to 15. Regular music volume down to 15. Intro logos, sure, 35. You at 35. That's good. And then, for the most part, I think this stuff is mainly controlled by the master volume. So I think that should be fine. Now, controls. This isn't, yeah. Keys and buttons. Cool. Hang on. I just gotta set a couple things real quick. Engine brake B. Where is it? Yeah, I'm using that. There we go. Okay. All right. So cruise control. So that's a 4. And then, I see. Actually, I set this to 4. This was still at C. Cruise control increase, that was number pad 7. Decrease was 1. Resume, that's going to be 2. Lane keeping assistant 6. Lane assist mode is 9. Keeping 5 the same. Yeah. And then, did I set 2 for anything? I can't remember. Yes, cruise control resume is 2. I change that to 8. And then we're gonna do where is it? I want to set a parking brake because I don't know what the actual parking brake is, if there is one. Maybe isn't a parking brake actually. Oh, parking brake space. I don't like that. Set it for 3. Then I can set the cruise control resume for space, which is what I wanted it to be, because then I can do you know what? I'm gonna leave 8 and 2 just as is right now. I've got the lane assist stuff for 6 and 9. And then 3, I don't think I currently have set for anything, and that's fine. What's my air horn is N. I don't think I have that yet, though. I'll get it soon. Cool. Actually, wait, no, I'm not using my own truck, so I might have it. All right, cool. That's all set. Let's get into the next job. I usually just do price per distance, and then I select on the place that I want to sail out of, or drive out of. But I kind of want to pick somewhere cool too. All right, where's this going? Sacramento to Truckee. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this one. Why not? We're going somewhere cool. We're going to Sacramento, California. There'll be more jobs in California. So, oh wait, we're doing quick jobs. We don't need to worry about where we're gonna go after that. Also, it's kind of nice. We just start hooked up to the trailer, right? Yeah, we're already hooked up to the trailer. That's very nice. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So just go straight ahead, basically, and make a slight right. Okay, cool. Something that's weird is that I'm so used to the truck that I own now in the game, because I bought it after about 30 minutes, and so the first 30 minutes I was in a bunch of different trucks, but everything after that I was just in my truck. It takes some getting used to. The other ones don't steer the same at all. Just trying to avoid hitting the stupid pole. There we go. Cool. What is this? Western? Something actually turns really well. Holy crap. I guess it doesn't really go above 2,000 RPM though, which is interesting. Oh, see how it turned red at the top right there? They will get mad if you do not. Did I even have sorry, I didn't see a stop sign there, but I don't think they have one either. Okay. Well, I'm already out in the intersection, so the AI does stop if you're in the middle of something, by the way. Oh yeah, and if I lean and I look out the window, I can hear the air noise from sticking my head out the window, which is pretty funny. And by the way, if you're still in an intersection when it turns red, even if it was green when you entered it, you do still get a ticket. Sometimes you get a red light, like warning, violation thing. God, this thing turns sharp and really... Yep, see, like I just came to a full stop before I turned there, and I still got a red light violation. I don't know why, particularly. It's a little bit annoying, but whatever. No. Okay. This is where we're going. There's no red light here. No traffic coming. Like on that one, I'd use way less steering with this truck than I do with like the one that I own in the other save, and it really throws me off. Okay, so hang on. I don't have a stop sign here, but neither do they apparently. I'm so confused. Also, this thing's... the gear ratio in the 5th gear is not good. Yeah, it's only got 10 gears. Oh, it's only... okay, that makes sense. Sup, nerds? There we go, get a green light. So if you look at the bottom left area where it says RPM, when that RPM gets up to 2000, that's when I have to shift up to the next gear. If I do it any lower and I don't accelerate as well, if I do it, and if I can't really do it later because it doesn't go past 2000 RPM really. Unless maybe it will when I'm going downhill like this, but really it does not want to. So even though I'm mashing W, when it gets to 2000, it's just like, nope. This is as high as I go. Also, I don't know if using my turn signals does anything in game, but I know it does something in real life, so I'm going to do it in game as well. I think this thing has 482,000 miles on it. Wow. There we go. Now I've got the cruise control engaged. So if you look at the bottom middle here, it says it's got the little speedometer thing with an arrow, and then it says 60 miles per hour. I currently have the cruise control set to 60. It's just not at 60 yet, if you look at the bottom right, because it's not up to 60 yet, but it'll get there. Hey, Tyler, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Now it's having trouble getting to 60 in this gear, and it's not even at the 2000 yet. So, oh, we're going on a downhill slope though, so this will take care of it for us. There we go. We're at 60. Now I can shift to 10th gear, drop my RPM, get better fuel mileage. I don't have a fuel flow tank, a fuel flow gauge, I guess. Fancy buttons. I want to press all of those buttons, but it doesn't let me. Also, the reason I'm okay to look down like this is because I have the lane assist thing on. Even though the lane alert doesn't have a thing on there, I do have it on. So like I'm not pressing the keys right now, but if you notice the steering wheel is moving a little bit side to side every now and then. Yeah. It is very fortuitous that they give us a pretty dang good lane assist thing in this game. I do like that. I'm just confused as to why I'm slowing down when I'm going downhill in 10th gear. I should switch that to 55 because the speed limit went down. But still. Wow. This semi-truck can stop on a frickin' dime. Did y'all see that? That was impressive. This guy's letting me over. Thank you. Ooh, a logging truck overturned. That's not fun. Just gonna give that guy a quick thank you for letting me over. Trucks use the right lane. I am in the right lane. Oh, I'm on the things. I'm on the rollers. Oh, man. I thought there was a Jeep behind me. Interesting. Let's see if I have to go into the way station. That would be kind of cool to show. So if I press a button, as you can... Dang, I gotta pull in. Okay, no big deal, actually. So I wanted to show you guys how that works anyways. But if I press... I can press a button to change the UI mirrors and stuff. So that's what I did there. An agricultural inspection at that. Oh yeah, I have food. Perfect. Yoko gross weight 65,640 pounds. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. I have to do that. Whoa. I accidentally took my sensitivity from 1 to 3. I almost lost my mind. Wow, this thing has 0 range in these lower gears. Oh my god. Whoa. That was close. Hello. Okay. Let's try this again without hitting the truck in front of us. Start the agricultural inspection. Inspection in progress. What are we even towing? I don't even remember what we have. Oh, hang on, I can press a button. Batteries. Why do we have to do an agricultural inspection for batteries? Is that just something everybody has to do? I don't understand. That's okay. I don't need to understand. Because I'm not actually a trucker. I'm just playing a game about it. Man, this thing is not as great to drive, I will admit. Look at how pretty it is here, though. I am a trucker and I'm driving a truck. Trucky, trucky, truck. Trucky, trucky, truck. There we go. Set the cruise control. I'm going to sit back and relax. I got 141 miles to go to my destination. I might have to get off before then. As in, get off the highway and get onto a different road or something. Let's see. Just staying on I-80 as far as I can see. Nice. Okay, good. This game is beautiful, though. Look at that. And I'm not really saying the graphics so much. I mean, the graphics are fine. I'm just saying, like, man, America is freaking gorgeous, y'all. Am I allowed to... Oh, no, I still got to stay to 55. Ugh. Wait, is there a steep incline up ahead? This looks like it's getting steep. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna get steep. Okay, this will be fine. We're decelerating. That's not good. So when we're decelerating, that means I don't have enough torque in my current gear, basically, so my engine outputs horsepower and torque, right? Now I can change the amount of torque that is being transmitted to my wheels via the transmission. Why are you yelling at me? Oh, did it just disengage the lane assist because I'm going too slow now? Probably. Now, in a higher gear, I can attain a higher top speed, but I have less torque. It's more like direct from the engine to the wheels. Now, what that means is that the wheels can spin faster, but there's a less mechanical advantage going from the engine to the wheels. So at a lower gear rating, I can accelerate more or pull more weight. At a higher gear rating, I can drive faster. I have a higher top speed. So if my gear is setting is too high, if I'm in 10th gear when I should be in like 8th gear, then my vehicle is just going to start slowing down because it doesn't have enough mechanical advantage for the engine to be able to pull, to generate enough power to pull whatever's behind me and me, because it's got to pull my truck as well, not just the trailer. I'm very confused. Why is my... Oh, it's on now. Okay. There we go. I was like, what's going on? This one does not seem very good. God, this truck's freaking lane assist thing is awful. Okay. I gotta change lanes. Perfect. Alright, limited to 55 miles per hour. Look at this, man. America's so pretty. I want to go here. I don't know where here is. Ugh, actually, I'm driving to California. I might not want to go here. Ooh, that might not be good. I don't know if I want to go. I wonder what that road is over there. Oh, that's just the opposite direction traffic. Oh, cool. I'm still stuck at 55 because I'm in a truck, not a car. Watch for wildlife. That says there's a steep downslope up ahead. Ooh. Let's see what this is. Now the engine's really quiet. You're running out of fuel. You should find a filling station. Normally I don't have to do that on these quick jobs, but it does look to be the case, yeah. Now one time I was running out of fuel and I just coasted the entire way to a fuel station and I just had to very lightly tap S in order to be able to stop at it. I had like literally enough to go a couple more feet and that was it. So I'm saving gas. Using my engine brake as well. A little bit of actual brake. Because we got a little close to them. Oh, I'm getting off here. Okay, maybe I won't need to get gas. Oh, okay. I guess sometimes putting on your turn signal disengages... No, it doesn't. Okay, this lane assist is absolutely god-awful. Oh my god. The lane assist on my Kenworth is fine. I'm going south, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I do not have much. Literally the next gas station I pass, I gotta stop. And here's the problem here, y'all. Not every... So the towns are not like to scale, you know. You'll go to the town of Sacramento or something like we're about to drive through or drive to or wherever we're doing, and it'll be you know, maybe 5% the size it actually is in real life, with 5% as many buildings. So everything's like been shrunk, you know? And sometimes you'll go to like a regular, like a whole, you know, town, and there's no gas station. And you're just kind of like, cool. I didn't need one of those anyways. What's my email? F8, F9, F6, F5. Can I read my email in the pause menu? I can. Cool. Not those. There we go. Email. Used trucks for sale. Cool. Good to know. When I have enough money to buy one, I will. Which one is this? We gotta get off. I think we're going to Lake Tahoe. So I'm just gonna. I am a trucker and I'm driving a truck. Trucky, trucky, truck. Is my engine sputtering? Oh my god, it kind of is, isn't it? Whoa. This is a random steep incline. I thought I was about to stall out for a second there. Oh my god. Alright, now where is this next gas station for real? Now we're in Sacramento. Yay, I knew we were going to Sacramento. Oh, we're getting off at this next exit too. Oh, there's our destination. We might still have to get fuel. Ooh, I'm just gonna, if I pass by a gas station, I'm gonna stop and just put a tiny bit in. Apparently I need to sleep as well. Good lord. So I would have liked to like lightly press on the brakes there, but that's just not an option in this game. I tap the brakes and it's like, okay, you want to stop immediately? Great. Already out of gas? Bruh, I know. This thing isn't like my truck. My truck's been upgraded to have a 180 gallon gas tank. This thing's probably got like the base 90 or something. We'll see. Curious. I don't see. It doesn't tell me how many gallons it is. Looks like we're not going to pass by a gas station, and that's okay. Because I didn't particularly want to pay to put gas in it anyways. I'll just return the truck to them with like almost no freaking gas in it. Oh, come on! I haven't even fully passed the line. Oh my god. Where's the cop that freaking gave me that to... Oh wait, no, it was probably the camera. Redonkulous, bro. On the map, it looks like the road just turns to the left because that road doesn't actually exist in game, and that road doesn't really exist. So on the map, it just looked like it was just a left turning road. I didn't realize it was a whole freaking intersection, man. Do we not have enough torque to go forward? Do I really not have enough torque to go forward in first gear in the truck the game provided me with for this mission? It's not even... Man, whatever truck this is... I mean, never to buy it. This thing is awful. Screw it, I'm going. I don't even care. I'm able to move. I'm moving. I already got a red light violation. What are you gonna do? Give me another one? Why wouldn't it move there? I would love to find out what kind of frickin' 4-cylinder engine this thing has been equipped with. Frickin' 2-liter engine right here. My God. It's ridiculous. It's got to be 2-wheel drive too. Yeah, look at the tiny little. Oh wait, no, it's got one on each side. That shouldn't. This thing should have more gas than that. Unless they just didn't give it to us with a full tank, which is also great. Like I said, I didn't do a whole lot of... it's been like 10 minutes and you're already breaking the law, bruh. I'm a trucker. Breaking the law is like in my job description. Just don't want to cut it too short. Take out the light. Oh, is that a gas station that we're going to pass? My God, I'm so low on gas. Have you guys noticed? Okay, so on the map on the right, you'll see a little green icon with like a gas pump. That's what the gas stations look like. I have not seen one since I was at like half a tank. That's how rare they are in this game. Kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Hey, listen, we made the light, okay? The gas llama is giving me anxiety. Yeah, me too. We see on the bottom right, oh, there's a little red flag thing. That's 1 mile away. That's as far as we gotta make it. Look at how low it is. See, I tapped the brakes a few times and it was like, nope, come to a full stop now. Maybe pressing the engine brake will give me better results. Slow me down less, you know? All right. Where do you need it? Oh, that won't be that hard. It's an easy one. All right, let's see. Just skip parking and complete the delivery? Come on. What do you think I am? This thing is so aerodynamic. Look at the aerodynamics on that trailer. Nope. Man, these trailers do not behave normally. Oh my God. Okay. Good luck. Thank you. This is an easy one. It's not gonna it's gonna be fun. Here we go. Perfect. Need utmost concentration. Yay! Go team. 47.4 gallon. Okay, so that. Okay, they must have given it to us with like a quarter tank or something. That's ridiculous. Also, apparently we get like what, 4 miles per gallon, 4.5 miles per gallon. It's about what my truck gets. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the fuel. That's what I did in my thing. I put all 5 of the points that I have so far. I put into I put into fuel economy. Just I was like, yeah, you know what? Look at that. I just say fuel. It's the same game. I just say fuel. I can just learn more about how stuff works. Let's check our email. Need money? We can help. We offer favorable loans to new businesses. Do you need funding to get your business running? We are here to help. Please visit your local banking center for more information. Respectfully, Sales Manager, Bank. Okay. Very, very, very broad here. Respectfully, title, location. Like, dang, okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, so bank. Okay, here's where we can get loans. You can borrow $130,000. Heck yeah, boys. And then we can also, how's this here? Used trucks. Okay, there we go. Truck state overview. 1 star, vehicle has significant mechanical issues affecting performance and reliability. You may need to consider a total restoration or a replacement of multiple parts. 2 stars, vehicle exhibits mechanical issues that could compromise its performance or reliability. Service is required. 3 stars, vehicle is roadworthy but may have some issues. Service is recommended. 4 stars, vehicle is in solid condition with only minor wear and tear. 5 stars, vehicle is in excellent condition with minimal wear. Maintenance represents systemic aging and continuous wear increase across the whole vehicle, fixed by total restoration. Parts wear, mileage, and accidents lead to wear and tear on individual parts. Monitor their condition and replace if necessary. Cool. Right off the bat, they have a Kenworth W900, which that's my baby. This, I think this is what we were just driving. No, we were just driving a Western Star, I think. Yeah. It was a Western Star. That's kind of sick looking. Do they have any? Oh, I can just click on the button. They have 1. Yeah. So that's kind of like what we were in. 370 horsepower, 1,250 pound-feet of torque at 975 RPM versus my W900, just my baby, 374 horsepower, 1,250 pound-feet at 1,200 RPM. I swear it's better than that. This is probably the super basic engine that oh yeah, when I bought mine it was $130,000. So yeah, it was like this price. Dang, it's actually really, oh my god, it's a really good deal. $91,000, 32,000 miles, 5 stars, and it's got a 120 gallon fuel tank. So does this one. But dang, that's actually pretty dang good. Do I want to get the exact same truck? What do you guys think? Should I take out a loan? I can take out up to $130,000. I don't want to take out more than $100,000. So, if the truck is $106,000 or less, I can buy it. So I can buy like one of these 3, or either of these Max, or I can't get a Freightliner. I can get either of these. I can get this top Peterbilt. I can't get this bottom one. Unless I just take another job real quick. Internationals, I can get either of these 2 on the left. Get a Volvo. No, I cannot. They're both expensive. Cass, what do you think? Where do I look at the trucks more? I knew that already. I guess I can't look at them more without buying 6x4, 6x2. This Peterbilt is kind of sick. It reminds me a lot of my Kenworth W900, actually. Screw it. I'm gonna go with it again. Kenworth W900 day cab. Let's talk to the bank. Bank, $100,000. Yes, please. I wish it was that easy. Just click, click, 100 grand. Although these payments are really high, so I kind of don't wish it was like that. Kenworth W900 day cab. There we go. Purchase. Where should we deliver your new truck? Yeah, the only garage that I have and the only driver that I have. Nice. It comes with the insurance. Wonderful. All right, truck dealers. Hang on, a selection of older trucks is now available at considerable discount in used truck offers. Okay, that's where I just was. But truck dealers, I guess there's Peterbilt deals out of. Maybe I should have bought a Peterbilt. I mean, I live at their dealer location. You know what I mean? Recruitment agency. Oh. Discover more agencies that have a wider selection of drivers for hire. Oh, that's pretty cool. Garage manager. I can buy more garages and stuff. We knew that already. Driver manager. This is where I can manage the other drivers I have. Right now, I just drive my one truck for profit, but I can hire drivers and buy trucks, and my drivers will drive the trucks and all that stuff. And I'll get money from my drivers doing the actual work, and I wouldn't even really have to do anything. Truck manager. That's my only truck that I have right now. Let's go look at it. Oh yeah. I was just there. Look at our baby. Oh yeah. Truck upgrades. What upgrades do we have available? None. Cool. Good to know. I'm like, what upgrades do I have available? The game's like, go screw yourself. I'm like, alright. Convoys is like multiplayer stuff. We got quick travel, jobs, external contracts, and just getting rid of the thing. We're not connected, so we can't do those. Quick travel, you can travel to different cities, but you got to pay money. So a few $100, but my truck's not there, so it'll be difficult. All right, now freight market. Let's go ahead and select wherever we are. One second, y'all. Okay. Why is the stream manager not pulling back up? There we go. Cool. I am a trucker and I'm driving a truck. All right, let's see where we can go. Price per distance out of, nope, Reno. Out of Reno. We can go from Reno to Sacramento. $15.50 per mile. That's not great. I was only accepting jobs that were over $20 per mile. I was finding a lot of them. Maybe I'm just not a high enough level yet for that. I guess. That's weird. I don't know. Alright, let's see what it says. Oh yeah. Looking smexy right there. There's my truck. The one that I spent 5 hours upgrading. And now I don't have all the upgrades I was grinding for because I started a new game. All right, now that we have our own truck, there's a couple little differences. First of all, we have to drive to each of the job locations individually, shall we say. Secondly, the money that we make, whilst being more, now has to cover maintenance and gas and stuff like that. So that's stuff we got to keep in mind now. And if I damage the truck, I have to pay for the repairs. Good news is I'm back in my truck-ish, so I know how it drives. And even if I don't drive it perfectly, I do drive it more comfortably, so I'm happy with that. I'm definitely a fan of the engine brake, yeah. For just kind of slowing down gently as I approach red lights and stuff. Oh yeah. And it's also nice because I'm not towing a trailer or anything. I can accelerate going up a steep climb in like 8th gear, as you guys can see, which is kind of cool. I think it's at this light we're making a left. You have a new mail. Yay! I have mail. Mail call. Mail call. That's a reference to robots. If you don't get that reference, please reevaluate your entertainment choices that you've made in your life. All right. As you can see, when we pull up, we have this green trailer thing. That's where we gotta pull up to in order to initiate the job. There we go. And all right, freight market. And let's see what we got out of here. Yep, that's still the best one. Okay, Reno to Sacramento. What is this thing here? Oh, wait. Can I tow a smaller one? Can I? I think it's less now. Yeah, because I switched it to a smaller one, so now it's less. Let's go back to the bigger one, please. I want to make more money. Actually, yeah, now that we switched the car parts to a bigger one, it's heavier. Now I think we can make more money off of it. Drop deck, that's a big drop deck there. But this is a double, so that should be even more. Okay, but it's still not very much, honestly. Because it is heavy, and it's a double. There's no reason this should be that low. That is bizarre. But hey, this is $25 a mile now. That's great. 16,000 pounds. That's not a little, but it's not very much. All right, now let's switch the map so we can see where the green. Whoa, we're rolling forwards. That could have been bad. have like no mirrors on this thing right now. It'll be like my first upgrade after this job. Hopefully I'll enough to reach level 2 and I can unlock new mirrors. I can put the other mirrors on so I can see more. And I can turn off the UI mirrors then. The ones that you see at the far left that don't move. Those two. I can turn those off once I have actual like good mirrors on this truck. Alright. Let's see. It's kind of cool. You can see the different. Yeah, there's the flatbed double that we switched that one job to just to see how much it would be. I've picked up things from here a couple times now. I love having this little window here. Can't wait until I can upgrade it to a sleeper, but I'm totally fine with it being a day cab. If nothing else, just for that for now. It'll be nice when it's a sleeper, because I think then I can just stop anywhere, turn the engine off, and go to bed. Whereas right now I have to find designated sleeping areas. Cool. Let's make sure we're good to go. The trailer lights not indicate too. I honestly cannot tell. I just kind of want to see now. Now I'm curious. They do indicate. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. I was just like, wait. Now I need to know. Before it wasn't super important. It's still not important, but I'm really curious. All right, because that flatbed double is there now, because I kind of shot myself in the foot by switching the payload to that, it'll be easier if I go back the way I came in. So I'm just going to try to take it wide to get around these other trailers. There we go. Absolute legend. That's my nickname in high school. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Just gotta cut these two corners a little bit wide so I don't hit nothing with the trailer. Oh, I hear police sirens. Gotta make sure I'm following all the rules, which I always am, because I'm a good driver. Like a good Brandon. Police cars are there. I don't know. That didn't make any sense, did it? Also, by the way, the first person who can comment what truck I'm gonna try to turn this thing into gets like a shout out in a description or a title or something. Just, you'll know it when you see it. If you see it and you know it, shout it out. What this truck is going to be a reference to, or is inspired by, or something like that. The wording's ambiguous. You get it. I think you get it. Whoa, I have windshield wipers? I've never hit that button before. Oh my god, how do I turn them off now? That's going to drive me nuts. It's not raining. Is it P? It is P. There we go. Okay, I think it's off now. Here we go. We got a gas station here. That's right on the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Even though my tank is full, I literally just bought this truck mainly just so I can show you guys how the gas stations work. They're pretty cool. Uh-oh. We'll just back out of this, I guess. Cool. Stop the engine. I hold enter until I've taken all the gas I can, and I let go. And that's all. Yeah, I need to back out of here. Okay, either that sound just now, like the beeping sound, either I just paid money for some reason, besides the gas thing, because that doesn't make a sound, I don't believe. Or I got paid for something. Actually, it was probably my loan installment, but normally there's a little like pop-up thing where it's like, your loan installment of this amount has been paid. And I'm like, cool, thanks, game. Because if you have the money in your account and you owe money, it automatically takes it out. You don't have to like manually press a button or give it the sign off, like the affirmative or whatever. It just does it automatically. You don't have a choice. It's Kirk coming. Kind of. Ooh, it's a Ford Mustang. Looks like a soft top convertible though, which is kind of big poopy. I like the hard top convertibles. I don't like soft top convertibles. Can't stand them. I like the idea of somebody being able to just walk up to a fabric and just stab me in the head when I'm inside my car. Right now, the biggest weak point, like for my truck, would be the glass of the window, and even then, you can't really stab through it that easily. They can't break it with their hands either, unless they want to have bloody hands. So you guys might notice my UI mirrors are kind of like, my mirrors are all the way out to where they show as much as what's next to me as possible. I think it saved my setting from the other save game for that, because I had like a little mirror there and a little mirror there on my hood that kind of showed what was like, no, those showed my blind spots, and this just showed what was right like behind me. Interesting. I guess I had to set it or something. Uh-oh. It's a yellow light. And I'm going to get a red light. I'm going to get a ticket. No, I'm not. The game has shown me favor. I'm forever blessed. Alright, let's get the show on the road, please. I know it says 30 miles an hour, but I'm on an on-ramp right now. It'll update. There we go. Cool. Whenever this dial gets to over 20 on that, it means it's at 2,000 RPM, or revolutions per minute, or rotations per minute. I am blanking right now on which one it is. Basically, that's when I can shift up to the next gear safely and still have good power and all that stuff. If I do it below that, I might not have enough horsepower to get out of it, or torque. If I do it after that, I just won't accelerate, because it'll get to like 2100 RPM, and then it'll just be like, nope, no more accelerating for you. Wow. Interesting. But yeah, as you guys can see, this thing is supposedly has like less torque than the other one, and I think like less horsepower as well than that first truck we were driving earlier, but honestly, it feels way better. It has no problems. I've done some missions where the game's like, are you sure you're about to tow that much with this truck? And I'm like, dude, that's a Kenworth W900. Yes, I am. And it will be fine. Also, the lane assist is not god-awful on this thing. The cruise control kind of sucks, because there's no number for the cruise control. It's just on or off, and you got to kind of remember what you pressed and all to know what speed you set it to. Because if I'm going 61 miles an hour and I press 4 on my numpad, then it sets the cruise control to 61. If I hit 1 on my numpad, it goes down to 60. If I hit 7, it goes up to 65. Because it goes up and down by 5s, but it'll round it. So if I'm at like 63 and I press 7, it'll go to 65. And I'm at 63 and I press 1, it'll go to 60. Like I had it set to 65, and then I had to slow down to 60, and then 55. Is there motion blur in this game? I think there is. I might have to turn that off. Trying to read those signs is kind of making me nauseous a little bit. Substantial vehicle wear? Consider visiting service? Maybe it just needed some service because I just bought it. If we stop at a way station, they'll probably tell us, to be honest. Toggle my freaking mirrors, man. Not that. Vehicle adjustments. Adjust mirrors. It's driving me crazy. Cool. And then the right mirror. That's good. Cool. Excellent. That's much better. I wonder when the... Okay, interesting. The adaptive cruise control does not break when it's about to hit something. I had to do that. I'm going to have to stop at this way station, and then they're going to get mad at me because my truck's not in perfect condition. Oh, no, I can bypass. Cool. How much further out are we? Oof, 3.5 hours. Oh, I have to stop the agricultural inspection, though. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess now it's okay. Maybe I just messed something up with the adaptive cruise control and it wasn't set to the adaptive mode. He's gonna get right over, isn't he? Oh, I'm in 9th gear. That won't help. I love the engine brake, honestly. What did I set spacebar to? Do y'all remember? Yep. Let's try agricultural inspection. Oh, that's my parking brake. Nice. I love that I have that now. I haven't had that in this game yet. I never had it set. This game makes me unironically want to get like my CDL so I can drive semi-trucks. I'm already a commercial pilot. How hard could it be to become a commercial driver too? You know? Can I drive semi-trucks if I'm not driving it like commercially? Like if I buy a 5th wheel RV and I just want to tow it with an old semi-truck, am I allowed to do that? Yes, right? I should be. This is America, isn't it? Multitask. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to seminary school. I'm starting a flying club. I'm getting a missions internship. I'm multitasking as much as I can. Learning a second language to help me get into the Air Force and all that. Okay, I need to try this again. That right one's not that. What's that? Left one's fine. Right one is showing too much. There we go. It's good. Oh, the UI mirrors are just showing too much. That's actually... Okay, that way, hang on. No, that was fine. It's just the UI mirror that's messing me up. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. Let me just undo that real quick. Cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Look at how freaking beautiful this is, though, man. Oh, there's a picture mode? I didn't even know this. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, this is kind of cool. Whoa. Hey, photographer lady, tell me how to take good pictures. I might go to school in Ireland and I'll have to take 3 languages. Oh, interesting. I have a beacon? I don't have a beacon. Interesting. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so it doesn't actually matter what kind of weather I have, because I can just change the weather in the photo thing. Interesting. Okay, cool. It's good to know. That is really cool, though, honestly. Oh, I don't know how to help you. I thought you did photo. How take photo good, please? Thank. How pretty this is. This is cool. Oh, there's like an actual... Hang on, let me find it. Yeah. Chase thing. Like that. Oh, I see why it's putting me back in the first person view over and over again. I'm slowing down because I'm going uphill and I'm decelerating quickly. Am I still decelerating? Yes. There's an axolotl on the pink stairs. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl, they'll be back tomorrow. A penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. There's an axolotl on the lawn. Chair. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl, they'll be back tomorrow. A penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. There's an axolotl at the front door. Is that what the welcome sign is there for? If you ask an axolotl, they'll be back tomorrow. A penguin waddles in and then they both sing you a song. Ribble, robble, axolotl, piddle, bobble, penguin waddle, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, cop car. That's why you don't speed, folks. They can catch you. What? What? I'm going 55. Oh, their speed limit is 65. Oh, I see. I was driving down the road the other day. Take photo good. By chance, good luck. Ah, okay. Good to know. I was driving down the road the other day, and there was a cop going like 35 in a 45. And man, I was going 45, and I just kept going 45. I passed him, and that was one of the most nerve-wracking passes of my life. Because I'm just sitting there thinking, is this actually 35? Is this what's going on? Then I was like, wait, I know this is a 45. I live here. I drive on this road daily. Unless this incredibly small section is a 35, which it isn't, I'm fine. What are you up to, Cassie, by the way? What you doing right now? You playing to Minecraft? Is the twitch.tv/CassieNova_MC currently playing Minecraft by chance? You know, I think our first day on the job with Good Company Incorporated LLC is going pretty well. Speaking of, I actually have to make an LLC tomorrow. That'll be fun. Oh, it started engine braking automatically. That's trippy. If I just turn cruise control off. Oh, yeah, hang on. Interesting. So it doesn't use the regular hydraulic brakes. It only uses the engine brake. Is the adaptive cruise control very adaptive? Am I getting closer? I feel like I'm really close to that car. Okay, I'm getting off here anyways. It's good. I just hit the parking brake while driving down the road. I didn't think it would work. It do. Isn't this like almost the exact same route that I drove on my first mission? I know I went through Sacramento. Did I start in the same place last time? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm making dinner and planting flowers, lol, but Minecraft later, lol. Nice, lol. Very cool, lol. I like those plans. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, I am, because that part's yellow. I'm literally on the same exact track that I was on before. What are the chances? I mean, I've driven all of these roads multiple times by now. Well, not all of these, actually. I've actually only driven a very small part of the map. But, like, Reno to Sacramento area, that I've driven on quite a bit. Whoa! Why did you suddenly stop keeping me in the lane? Oh, because I have the left turn signal on. It just lets me get over to the left without stopping me. Oh, that's trippy. Oh my god, that's actually trippy. Oh, hang on. Right turn signal. I'm going south. So if I stay, I'm going, the map left turn has me going east. It's good to know that that's how that cruise control thing works, though. Above 35, semi-trucks tip over. Okay. I'm going to go 43. And there ain't nothing you guys can do about it. Stupid nerds. Stupid dumb idiots. Can I make it to the top of this hill in 10th gear? My lane assist just shut off because I'm below 30. I really hope so. I can. Cool. Good to know. We can accelerate in 7th gear. That's good to know. One of the things that actually makes this more difficult than driving a truck with a trailer in real life is that I have to do everything with my hands. I can't use my feet for anything. I don't know if you guys know anything about driving, but feet's be pretty important. That's what I learned in driver's ed. Foot's be important. That doesn't sound right. That didn't sound right. I say it way too... Wait, was it? Wasn't paying attention. Geez, I'll stop saying LOL. I say it way too much. LOL. I'm about to hit this car. Oh no. How did I not get fined for that? Oh my god. Was that a hit and run? Am I in trouble? Oh god. What have you done? So I was reading your chat message and I might have almost missed my turn and then panicked and swung over to make my turn. There was no vehicle next to me, but there was one next to the trailer. And I swiped them, and I don't know. I think I might have just swept them right off the frickin' ramp, off the edge. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't get pushed over the edge, but I might have just shoved someone over the edge to make my turn. All because you wanted to frickin' text me while I'm driving. How dare you? If you think about it, it's really all Cassie's fault, chat. Chat, can I get CFs in chat for Cassie's fault? Listen, I'm just saying, on the insurance report, it's going to say CF, Cassie fault. Don't you say this is my fault. What did I ever do to you? You distracted me while I was driving and caused me to sideswipe somebody with a semi-truck, possibly hurling a family of 5 to their graves. Listen, there was a 2-year-old in the back seat, and here's the deal. That kid had cancer. They don't anymore, thanks to you, Cass. You can think about it that way. That should help. Kid probably... He could have grown up and gotten cancer. Now he's not going to. He's not going to do either of those things now. You didn't have to look at it. I'm streaming. I kind of have to look at it. That's part of the reason why this game is so fun to stream, I think. So when you have chat and interaction and stuff like that, and you get to look away while you're driving, and you like crash into things. Now I see why that Schlatt does it. Although I think he's partially just doing it because he likes the game and the game's fun. Which I wholeheartedly agree with. Game fun, by the way. There's an axolotl at the chuck. Eat cheese. Can you eat an axolotl with cheese and beans? Oh, you're funny. Ha. Ha ha. I think that's my flag up there. Am I hitting something? No. Okay. Hear my guy yawning? I'm gonna get like tickets and stuff soon because if he's too tired, and he's gonna start being harder to like steer and stuff. Because he's tired. Yeah, this is the exact same place I delivered it to last time. In fact, I think that's the trailer that I delivered last time. I think there was just another one next to it. No, actually, I delivered it into this exact same spot though. It was the number 2 bay and everything. Interesting. Cassie, you're low-key a hero. Let's be real. I think Cassie left, y'all. Yeah, it's just my viewers count just went down by 1. God forbid those people have a schedule. Okay, no, you're still here. Cool, thanks. I was worried that you left because of that. God forbid those people have a schedule. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? What people have schedules? Nerds? You're right, nerds have schedules. And pilots, but pilots are cool. They're not nerds. I know what you're talking about. How would you say that? How dare you say such a thing? it works. Cool. It's close enough, I guess. It's like 90. It's like 90% in. It's fine. I can't leave. I must witness your downfall. You delivering. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Okay. Got it. Hey, I think I just leveled up to newbie. Yeah, I did. All right, I'm level. Wait, I'm level 3. What level am I? I think I'm level 3 now. There we go. 2 points to fuel economy. Our fuel is so efficient now. Let's see. Drivers with limited equipment needed. Looking for trucks for a large number of deliveries, offering competitive rates up to $8,500 a job. If you have your own vehicle, please require at a dock in Sacramento. Venture, Sacramento. It should say respectfully, comma, and then below that Venture, and then below that Sacramento or something. Like that doesn't make sense. Okay, Venture, Sacramento. Where are we right now? That's what I want to know. Are we in Sacramento? We're really close. Oh, there's Venture, Sacramento. Cool, that works out. All right, we gotta. Before we do that though, we gotta. Yeah, look at this. The nearest. This is a gas station here, and then there's like no gas station. Even here, there's no gas station. Look at that. No gas station here. Question marks are like truck dealerships and stuff like that, by the way. This is like the nearest gas station and service center and sleeping spots. But still, it's ridiculous. Like, I gotta go all the way back here. I gotta go all the way over here to fill up and sleep. And then I come all the way back here for my job. Look at how far away that is. Is that 108 miles? Hold on, how far away is this? I gotta go 57 miles just to find somewhere to sleep. Because I'm in a day cab. I'm not in an actual sleeper truck. Watch this. Watch if I like just. Watch what happens if I try to sleep it. If I just, I don't know, pull into a random parking spot or something. You know what? I'm just gonna stop right here. I'm gonna try and sleep. Watch this. Ready, guys? Truck off. Nothing. Can't sleep. Pressing the sleep button. Man ain't sleeping. Great. So I want to go check out those jobs and all, but I mean, okay. Is there anything? No, those are both far. Let's check the freight market. See if there's anything that we can deliver from here to there. I know you're tired. Our driver's getting sleepy. I don't blame him, honestly. Honestly, all the trips that we're going to go for, we're going to have the really short distance. Yeah, none of these are going to work. Dang. Okay, guess we're just going to drive it. Empty. Great. Cool. That's a pretty good one, yeah. That would be a cool route though. Driving through here. I've only driven there like once. It's sick driving through that area. Very sick. We're gonna go over there though and check that out. See, it says up to like $8,600 a job. That's more than any of these for price per distance. That's more than any of these for price, you know? None of these are configurable, I guess, because I'm not there in person. Cables. Damn. It's crazy how heavy and expensive some of this stuff is. And how cheap everything is for how far it has to come and all the transportation and stuff. Absolutely crazy. Okay. So we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna stay here. We're gonna... I mean... Actually, wait, no. Yeah, we have to go here to get fuel, sleep, service. I can come back here after that. We can get service and sleep here. Let's just do that. It'll be fine. We don't need fuel just yet. We'll just go right here. Is that our garage? Wait, are we like right around the corner from? Oh, that's a garage, I think, not our garage. Oh wait, hang on. Did I check my email? Yeah, checked everything. Good. Cool. That wasn't so nerve-wracking or anything at all. Since we don't have a trailer on, we're gonna burn fuel a lot slower, and also we can drive a lot better. I know you're tired. Take me somewhere you can go to bed. It kind of sucks though, because this is the time of the day that I like being up in the game. When you drive at night, it's just nice, you know. Just what do you do when you're at home? Oh, I sit there and I talk to nobody and wait for red lights to turn green so I can drive a virtual truck on a virtual job and not get paid for it. Is that fun for you? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's actually very relaxing. Oh, light turned green. It's exactly what happens in real life too. You get distracted because you're bored at a red light, and then you look up and you're like, oh crap, all the cars turning the opposite direction have already gone. I just want to know how I turn on my rear lights. I've got rear lights. Maybe I don't on this one yet. So I need a sleeper cab. I didn't even unlock that in my actual game though yet. Not my actual one, my other one. How do I turn those rear lights on? Nope, not that. I had $20,000. I had $20,000. When I get to that service center, I can get some good upgrades, I think. Although that's not money. We're cutting it close with those brakes, lol. Yeah. Hey, I stopped exactly where I wanted to be. I'm within the lines. I'm a good distance away from that car in front of me. I am fine. Except for the whole parking brake thing. That was embarrassing. I'm not towing a trailer. I don't need to swing wide on the turns. Forgot about that. My guy's super tired. See how it turned red? That means he's at max tiredness. So as I'm driving, the vehicles can suddenly start swerving like left and right slowly, and I have to like counter steer it because that's like my driver, quote unquote, falling asleep. And if I get pulled over or get seen by like cops or whatever, they can give me a ticket for driving past my curfew, basically. Driving more hours than I should. Some truck drivers are limited with how many hours they can drive a day. Was not expecting that once again. That's the same turn that got me last time. Because it really does not look like an intersection on the map thing. Oh, that's right. I was getting confused by the pathing on the navigation thing for a moment. Bum ba bum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the popo. Whoop whoop. Permit office on patrol. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Bow, bow, down. I gotta see which lights are on with that little switch there. Ready? Watch. You can't see it because it's dark in here. I should have thought of that. I'm a little dumb sometimes, okay? I just wanted to show you guys something cool to show the stream. And I completely forgot that y'all can't see. Oh, I was wondering what the little notification was. It said I'm getting tired. It's like, hey, your guy is exhausted. Which I could hear based on the constant yawns. Making me yawn. You know, just gonna go to that truck dealership right there. There's a sleeping spot and a maintenance spot. That'll be perfect. I think this is actually, yeah, I know what this is. Actually, yeah, this is the Mac dealership. You're getting tired. You should find a parking place to rest. I know that. Yes, this is in the game. This is where you go to buy new Mac trucks. You should go to that little green spot right there. I'm going to skip that. While I take care of my truck truck takes care of me. So I'm going to service it first. Alright, truck service. There we go. Repair all. Oh. What is... I'm confused. What is it that... I'm so confused. First of all, cost $16,600. Total to pay $1,400. That doesn't... Co-insure. Oh. Okay, cool. That's $1,700. Sure. Boom. Took care of our transmission. Or, oh, chassis. That's the transmission. Okay. Took care of our chassis. Took care of our cabin. Good. Cool. All right. That works out well. All right. Truck configurator. Let's see what can we configure with our truck. Let's go to the accessories, which is a weird place to start. I know. Dang it. Oh, I was really hoping. This is where the mirrors go. And I unlock them at level 3. I'm not level 3 yet, I guess. So I don't get the good mirrors yet. All right. Let me see if I can get... Nope. I don't even have Those are also level 3. Okay, that's all I was really worried about with the accessories. So, besides fuel tank, which unlocks at level 5. Great. Yeah, I'm really not too concerned with any of the accessories. The only thing I wanted was the other mirrors so that I can actually see gooder. But unfortunately, I don't have mirrors unlocked yet. Well, I don't have better mirrors unlocked yet. I also don't even have the good Kenworth badge unlocked yet. Dang. Okay, that's fine. Just get this one. Ooh, I do like that one, actually. Hang on, did I put it on both sides? It did. Good. Cool. Now they know it's a Kenworth. Very nice. Woot woot perma as the sound of the popo. Woot woot a perma office on patrol. That is right, young lady. Alright, interior. Yep. That one. It says it's significantly better. I don't see. Oh, it's got a retarder. Alright. It's not the one that I put in there is like from like down here. I don't have it unlocked yet. Hey, it says it's better. I guess it's better. I don't really know why, but you know, sure. I don't think, honestly, I'm gonna unlock a much better engine right here, and engines are so expensive to upgrade. It really just doesn't make sense to do that. The mid-lift I do like. I feel like you operate better on the road when you're not carrying a load if you have the mid-lift, but in game it doesn't do anything. It's just a different look. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't need it. The last thing we're gonna look at is the cab, which I can do nothing with. When I unlock new cab types, this is where I'll do them. And then interior accessories. Is there anything I really need to change? I'm trying to see if there's a way I can help mitigate this blind spot right here, but I don't think there's any window or nothing I can put in that'll help with that. Or mirror, you know what I mean? Yeah, the air filters are kind of a big blind spot as well. That's fine. Oh, okay. I can't switch the mirrors. Alright, no big deal. We'll come back next level 3. So at level 3 we unlock a bunch of stuff, and that'll be good. Alright, now let's go to bed. For a minute. Not in real life, in game. Our boy's tired. Getting some rest. God, that's bright. Much better. I cracked myself up. We don't have any jobs waiting on us right now, so it's no big deal, really. We lost some time to work on paying. 1 second. We lost some time on working towards paying off our loans, but we're making plenty enough to do that. Let me check that real quick, actually. How much is our daily payment and all that? $1,800 a day. And I can't, like, repay in chunks. I have to repay everything at once, or it just takes the payments out. New upgrades available. I just tried upgrades. Wait, does the mid-lift add fuel? Does this mean I can carry more fuel if I have a mid-lift? That's actually, since I'm here, I'm going to check that out real quick. I mean, I'm right here. Might as well. If I get the mid-lift, does that mean I can add a bigger fuel tank? Because if so, that would be kind of worth it, really. Truck configurator. the chassis. Okay, you know what, whatever. Let's go for it. Accessories. I had 120 gallon before. Okay, it's still 120. Now that I've upgraded to the... Do I... Minimum 120 gallon. Just nothing. That's sad. Man, kind of got my... Kind of got my hopes up with that I get more fuel. I guess I don't get more fuel. That is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Despacito. Just put a couple of legacy horns up top. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay, whatever. Spent a bunch more money. Didn't really get anything out of it, but it's fine. Keep forgetting that when you start the truck up, it starts in neutral, which does make sense. I'm just a little bit dumb sometimes. Also, I have a mid-lift, so why is it not mid-lifting? See how much louder the air horn is now? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's just see, for out of curiosity, how much these new trucks are. Truck dealer's closed. Never mind. Screw me, I guess. Wish I could buy a regular car, just sometimes, just to drive around in, for getting myself around. Instead of being stuck in semi-trucks, you know? Yeah, so that place that we were going to go to earlier to sleep, this place here, look, it's a truck headquarters. So that's a different garage that we can unlock in the future. Pretty neat, huh? It's a cool one. I reckon what I'll do in the future is when I have a bunch of garages with drivers operating out of them, just so I can get trucks from all the different manufacturers and mess around with them, I'll have the trucks based out of the garage that's nearest to the manufacturer. Where am I going? I don't even know. Right, I gotta go to Venture right over here. See how much the hell look at these jobs are that they offering. I think this game would be kind of fun to do with friends, like do the convoys and stuff, you know? Especially if you can get like radios and yell at each other in game through the radios. Does this truck have a radio? No. It's interesting. It's a long light. Oh my god. Now that the cop is gone, I'm kind of tempted to run it, but there we go. There we go, right as I was talking about breaking the law. It will be a convoy, just multiplayer? Basically, yeah. I think you have to do like the same mission. So like each of you picks up trailers from the same location and takes them to the same location. But yeah, it's multiplayer. Mine? Why did my truck just shut off? I clicked S and B and my truck shut off. Did I accidentally click E instead of... E is kind of close to S, I guess. That scared me a little bit. My engine brake just stopped working because my engine stopped working. Which, by the way, when you're driving a semi-truck, that's not what you want to happen. I don't know if y'all knew that, but giving y'all some words of wisdom right now. Bum ba bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba ba da ba bum bum ba da ba da 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 dum da 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 bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba da bum bum. Isn't there like in-game radio? Truck Sim FM. Sure. I think it's gonna turn off in a second to a different song. But I mean, if you're playing a truck sim and you're trying to figure out what in-game music to play, something called Truck Sim Radio can't be that bad, huh? Why is it pulling? Oh, I forgot to turn the lane assist off. And it thought that one lane was a different lane, and it was pulling me all over the place, and I was getting so confused and worried. Trying to turn right so that steering indicator turns off, but it just doesn't want to. Dang. Interesting. What's the speed limit through here again? Okay, Quick, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. How you doing? Yeah, that. Why did that just happen? That was mildly terrifying, but no big deal. Alright, can't do a full stop. We're making a right turn. We should be able to do this. Right? I'm not going to get a red light ticket violation thing. Cool. Good to know. I was worried for a second there. Maybe I would have if there was a cop there. I don't know. I hope not. So holding down the engine brake and the regular air brakes at the same time, or sorry, the regular brakes at the same time leads to your engine shutting off, I guess? Did that time. Interesting. Okay. Just trying to figure that out. Doesn't really make sense to me, but maybe it will soon. Hey, can we go? Great, thank you. I would have gone over the grass if that cop wasn't right there. Oh, it's two of them. I only saw one. Oops. It's a good thing there was two, I guess. So stop sign. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to keep going because there's no reason for me to stop there. Oh, man. That car's seen better days. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, the thing is still playing here. Okay, interesting. Wow, these are not. These are not as good as I was led to believe. Great. Love it. Okay, well, we're already here. I guess the most, probably the double. Yeah. All right, let's see what these are when you upgrade them. Refrigerated double. Okay, it's a little bit more, but still not great. Let's see what this is. Moving containers. Flatbed double. Is there like a triple or something? Drop deck, drop deck, drop deck, drop deck. Hey, it's better. It's better than a flatbed double. Let's keep it real. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this one. Right? Yeah. No, still the least. $2.28 per mile. Can you $2.28 per mile? Oh my god. Okay, well $28.80 per mile is actually pretty good. So it's $27.30. In Redding, California, it seems like more fun than Modesto. Let's go to Redding. Take that one. Pays slightly less, but we get to go somewhere cooler. Also, just driving around like we did on the way to get here for stuff, we still earn XP and all, which is very nice. That helps us level up and everything. We just obviously we don't make money. We have to spend money in terms of gas. I have to change this radio station. This is not great. Let's go to Truckers FM. Oh God, no! Are these are actual songs? Oh no! I thought they were. Oh no! I thought they were just. That's not good. Okay, well. Well. We will just do this for now. Hang on. We'll just do that for now. We won't use the in-game radio because apparently that's actual copyrighted music, which is not good when you're trying to stream. Oof. Anyways, you can barely hear them. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Hopefully. Am I using? Okay. Okay, great. This thing in third gear, pulling two freaking refrigerated boys from a dead freaking stop. Woo! There was a stop sign there. There was a stop sign there. I did done miss it. There's a car coming. Okay. I'm just I'm not a good image for truckers around the world right now. This is fine. Yield. I yield to no man. Okay. Luckily, my engine didn't just completely die on me there because I came to a stop. Honestly, it might be better if I go straight from 3rd to 5th. This thing is like kind of moving through those lower gears really quickly. So you're going from 3rd to 4th and 4th to 5th? Maybe just 3rd to 5th. You know? I'll start in 1st, go to 3rd, go to 5th, and then after that I'll go up one at a time. I think that would be good. I'm already in the intersection. Please don't give me a red light. Dang it! Man. So annoying. So annoying. This is working pretty well, though. Psh. Whoever had a bad experience with borrowing money for stuff, this is hands down the greatest business decision anyone could ever make. Borrow all the money you need for everything, and then your business will work out fine. Dang, even going from, I accidentally went from 5th straight to 7th, and it did that pretty well too. Dang. Here we go. Okay, we're on the highway now, boys. I had to focus there for a second as we were on the on-ramp. That was fun. 45, 50, 55, I think there. Should be able to do it in 8th. Okay, yeah. There we go. I thought lane assist was already engaged. It wasn't. Good to know. Wasn't this guy pulled over last time we passed through here? Pretty sure he was. Okay, interesting. Oh, no. That... Okay. Well... Okay. That just added a lot of time to our trip. Oh my god. Alright, well, we'll figure something out. Good lord, that's so much time added. Okay. Let me turn my brights on. Maybe I'll be able to find some sort of like one of those official use only U-turn areas. And it was to make a little cheeky U-turn there. You know? Okay, let's see what we got. So there's no way that I'm gonna go that far just to turn around. Let's just look at the navigation real quick. Let's see where this thing is freaking taking us so we can turn around. Seriously? Because this on-ramp was closed, I have to drive all the way down to Stockton. I was going to be delivering to Modesto originally. Instead I changed it to Reading. And I'm basically driving all the way to Modesto anyways. Unless I can find somewhere else I can turn around at. It's not going to be an actual turn-off point, so I'm going to get in the left lane. Hold on to your hats, boys. I have an idea. It's not my idea. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whee! Worth it. I just saved 90 miles of driving. Worth. Oh my god. What have you done now? Did you see that? Oh, that was funny. I think the in-game navigation is still trying to figure out what on earth I just did. Look, it's got red on both sides. And the green arrows are not green arrowing. Oh, that was funny. So basically what I did was there was a gap in the like the median thing. So I just swung a hard left and just drove straight into the guardrail on the right side, and then backed up, and then did like a 90-degree left turn to be on this lane. I was in that lane before, and then I just drove through the median. I only kind of saw him playing MC. Okay, that's valid. But yeah, I drove through the median, hit the wall on this side, I backed up, and then I turned, and now I'm driving on this road, which is where I need to be. Works out. I mean, come on. What else was I gonna do? I spent an extra 2 hours in game. That's like what? 12 minutes in real life? I ain't doing that. Listen, my driver gained some serious experience with that maneuver. Now, he knows that you can do that. Okay? And guess what? He didn't know that before. And now he do. This song sounds like the theme song of All Creatures, Great and Small, but like video gamified. All Creatures, Great and Small. Is that like a Sing reference? Like Buster Moon? Or are you referring to something else? Also, y'all, I damaged my truck a little bit. There's some red at the bottom of the wheels there. I don't know if y'all see that. Oh, it's fancy. If I park, I can adjust stuff. Oh, there's a gas pump here. I need gas. Well, I don't need gas, but chances are I won't even see another one until I do need gas. You know what? I think this is where I rolled to when I ran out of gas. And I was learning how to play the game. Whoa, don't roll backwards, don't roll backwards, don't roll backwards. I've never had this issue in this truck. It's in first gear. That's as much as I get. Okay. New idea. There we go. I took off at a slight angle to the side instead of being straight uphill. And that worked. It's crazy to me that that thing actually couldn't make that turn at all. This is not where I had the emergency stop, by the way, I realized. Actually, it is, because I drove over the median right behind us. I was sitting there and I was like, because I didn't have to go to this road and to go around and stuff. But I realized, yeah, I didn't go to that road and then go in through this way because I was just coasting and I was about to run out of gas. So instead what I did is that median that you see, hang on, let me just, yeah, that median right there, I just drove right over it. Because I didn't want to run out of gas. No, it's a TV show based on books. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just took on 74 gallons. I was over half empty. Am I going to be able to get through here? Yeah. What was that message just now? Did I just pay my loan payment? Did I get in trouble? What is happening? Just gonna do the same thing but in reverse. Wait, do I need to sleep? Yes, but I am on a delivery right now, so I'm not going to. show back on the road. There we go. Cruise control is engaged. We are looking up pretty. Okay, look at that. It's a good looking truck there too. It's actually kind of sick right there. How do I get this to go away? I don't remember. There we go. Perfect. Got a pretty cool picture. Rest area, 1 mile. I don't have time to rest. I'm gonna get there at 4:01 a.m. and these are due by 7:19 a.m., which means I have 3 hours to spare. And if I rest, it's going to require at least 8 hours, because the game doesn't let you rest less than that, I don't think. So I cannot make it, no. What I can do is rear in that car. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would 100% do that for like $5. In real life, I would do it for 10. Wink. The only difference is if I was to do it in game, y'all would have to pay me versus the other way around. What is going on? Why did my... What was that signal? The truck didn't like that. What did it just do? I pressed the cruise control button a second time to try to turn on the adaptive cruise control for... Oh, wait. I set that to a different keybind, didn't I? It's 8. It's 2. I don't remember what either of those do. But hopefully one of them does what I wanted. There we go. Now we're picking up speed back to 55. That's a big service bay. Oh my god, what is that, a whole town? Oh, that's the town of Cunning. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, oh my god. It's actually kind of cool. That is very disorienting, I will admit. The way that the left mirror acts when you stick your head out the window, but then also beans. But also the sound that it makes when you stick your head out the window. Both of those things are very weird. To me. Okay. All these cones. Nope, too fast. Oh god. I forgot I had so much weight. This is not going to go well, by the way. So, when you have multiple trailers, they do not like going backwards. Oops. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. No, it's starting to go. It's okay. It lasted long enough. It lasted long enough. Oh, thank God. You're welcome. I might have come in a little too hot. I will admit that. Again, I can't help it because I'm a little too hot. Wink. I kind of want to learn how to back up with 2 trailers. I think it's possible because the one at the back acts like a conventional trailer, and the one that's on your semi-truck acts as a 5th wheel trailer. And if you just treat the 5th wheel trailer like it's an extension of you, and you have to move it in a certain way in order to get that rear trailer to move, and then I think it is possible. I just know it's insanely difficult. To where, like, in real life, they don't really do it because that's too hard. Ooh, Reading Airport. Ooh, I like airports. Actually, I kind of don't. I'm kind of sick of airports. Ooh, factory. Cool. Tell you what, there's no airport near that. Not with those big old tall lights. Well, I guess actually, they have, those aren't that tall. They have lights that are just a little bit shorter than that at like the terminal and stuff. That is yo. That guy, that is creepy. That guy's face is freaking terrifying. Oh my God. Why is his face so bad? Drake. I don't know what Drake is. I was trying to look and see, but I couldn't tell. Makes me very sad. Alexa, let's play Despacito. Also, I just looked over my real life right shoulder to check for traffic and got so confused and disoriented, it wasn't even funny. Here we go, y'all. Okay. Are we getting off? Oh, we have to get into the right lane again. Oh, I thought we were just making a left turn. I didn't realize we were on a whole other... Okay. I don't think I've been here before. If I was there a semi-truck driver, I would have to study the route beforehand, I think. Do they do that? I didn't really know. Do they do that? Do they like study the route before they drive it and stuff? It's a very satisfying sound. Change colors. No? Okay, cool. Great. That's a great time for you to change colors, right when I break all my forward momentum. Love it. Lovely. What's kind of funny is the way this game is, you kind of end up just playing with two hands on the keyboard, and you just reach over and move the mouse a little bit when you need to, and then you put it back. Because, like, that's the only way to turn on the blinkers and stuff. Oh, there's a red light for turning. I didn't realize it was a different light just for turning. Now I feel bad. Hey, you know what? I didn't cross the line. Actually, hang on. Pull up a little bit more. Hopefully get out of their way. You can fit around me. Come on, man. You can fit around me. There's so much room. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. That's racist. Just go straight up. Now he drives around me? Bro, I didn't move. Am I oh, I am moving. I didn't even realize I was moving. Must be on a very slight downslope, I guess. But I can't make right turns on red here, I guess. In this game, because it just doesn't like it. I'm gonna try this. No, I'm not. Oh, it's green light now. Cool. Cool, I didn't take out any street signs or nothing. Nice. Always a positive. Strip. Like New York strip. That's a great cut of meat right there. That threw me off really badly, and I had to I swerved to the right a little bit to try to avoid hitting him. I didn't realize he was going to come from the row of X's. I forgot for a second that the AI traffic can come from that area. It's just me that can't. Alright, where's this freaking red arrow at, y'all? Here we go. Now, because we have two trailers, it might not let me do the hard mode parking. It might only let me do the easy mode one. Yeah, it literally doesn't even let me do that for 150 XP. I have to just do this basic one for 25. That's okay, though. Hey, 25 is better than nothing. Especially when I'm trying to level up so I can get the new upgrades to make my truck fully capable. 25 is 25. Perfect. Nice. Yay! We did it. A lot of XP. That's good. Did we make it? Oh, we're so close. Oh my god. We're so close. Oh, it drives me crazy. Okay. Let's see what the market's looking like where we are. $30 a mile. We are doing that. We are doing that 100%. There's literally there's nothing that will frick. Oh, I gotta sleep. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Both in real life and in game. Oh crap. Next rest stop in 5 hours and 9 minutes. I have a GPS destination, but I have no job. That's right. Do I even have a GPS destination? Where's my red line? There it is. My high beam still on? No. Okay, good. Can I park in this parking lot? No, I guess not. Just kind of cool. I love when I tap S and it just squeals the brakes. You hear the tires skidding across the concrete. It's always funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think I need to sleep yet. Guy's still blue. He's blue. Da ba dee da ba die. Da ba dee da ba die. Yeah, no red light warning. Heck yeah. Or red light ticket violation poopy duke thing. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Where you run the red light, the game gets mad at you. I'm rolling backwards. No. Turn green now, please. Bruh, that's not even. Oh, there we go. Oh, frick. I get distracted by the other red light again. Oh my gosh. I'm a little dumb sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very, like, suburban area. I haven't seen this in this game yet. All I've seen is, like, mainly, you know, warehouses and industrial districts and highways and deserts and stuff. Hang on. That Charger actually sounded like a muscle car. Like, I could hear it. That it was different from the other cars and all. That's kind of cool, honestly. You have a new mail. Plus 80 XP for 100 miles of free roam. Yeah, that's exactly what I got last time. Hello. Got a little distracted reading my mail. No. Great tires. Am I Great Company Incorporated LLC or am I Good Company Incorporated LLC? I don't remember. Ooh, an air traffic control tower. I know what that is. Where am I going? Am I going to sell goods? No, I think I'm going to this one. Actually, first I'm going to go over here and see what this is. It's got a question mark. Discovered a recruitment agency. Here you can hire drivers who will drive for you. I never did this, actually. I've not done this before. Something that could be cool. Recruitment agency is closed. Great. It opens in 2 hours. Interesting. Well, I don't think I'm ready to do that yet anyways. So we'll come back another time. sell goods with Good Company Incorporated LLC. Maybe I should name my LLC Good Pilot LLC. Pretty Good Pilot LLC. Let's see what jobs we got here. Okay. Yes. From Reading to Oakland, $31.07 per mile. That's even better than I thought. Wow, there's a lot of options here. If I do it in a sliding chart double, it's currently $31.07. I think it's in a sliding tarp. If I move it, still $31.07. See if I can just get that up. $32.18. There we go. It's up $1 per mile. And a dry van double. Let's see what the sliding tarp double does. $32.18 again. Okay. The double gives us a little bit more money. So I think it's giving us a little bit more stuff, you know? Let's try an insulated double. We're currently at $32.18. That's, no, that's not what we want. That's the opposite direction. That's not what we're trying to go for. A refrigerated double, maybe? Refrigerate some clothes? Nope. Negative. Nope. Not good, apparently. Okay. Yes. Well, hang on. Let's just check. Refrigerated double. Now $28.19 per mile. Vegetables. Go from insulated to an insulated double, mayhaps. Now it's actually pretty good. $29.55 per mile. This is in a sliding tarp. What about a sliding tarp double? Okay, still this one, $32.18. That's real good. That's a long trip. We're going to take that job. And we are going to do it next time, y'all. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you check the description down below for more information. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to catch these live in the future. And special shout out to the wonderful, as always, CassieNova_MC. Our moderator in the chat for moderating and hanging out and chatting and being awesome. So right now she's playing Minecraft. She's not streaming, but make sure you guys check her out because she does stream and it is mostly Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft, make sure you check her stuff out. And yeah, next time we come back, we're gonna run that delivery. Probably fix our truck. And make some cool modifications to it and stuff. Because actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I hit level 3 because of my open road stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so we're gonna do that next time. Whoa, my credit limit has been raised to $500,000. Heck, with that much of a credit limit, maybe we'll buy like a new garage and hire some drivers or something. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you do all that stuff that I mentioned down before and all of that stuff. Thank you once again to Cassie Nova. I will be streaming. You're streaming tonight? Make sure you go over to Cassie Nova's stream. Catch her tonight. I will be there, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. See you.